Hi, Red TV after the 22-14 defeat here at Salford. Joined with Chris and Ash.
Yes, that's the one.
What do you make of that, boys?
I thought it was shocking, to be honest. I really did. Last couple of weeks, Salford have played well, but tonight I don't think they did anything special. I really don't. I thought they were there for the taking, but we just didn't turn up at all. We was awful. We deserved to get beat. We did. I mean, we scored 14 points, but we didn't even like scoring. You know what I mean? And I know Theo went off after a minute.
Yeah, that was the thing for me. We have a game plan where obviously we got two halves. There was the rumours all day that Matty Smith wasn't fit and he'd passed a late fitness test to play. But then losing Farge after 60 seconds. The worry for me is, where was the plan B? I think I got a tweet in that somebody turned around and said we went from plan A to plan Z in 60 seconds, and that's not good enough for a professional outfit, is it?
I think it's like we said though, the whole team got changed off one player going off. All the positions was mixed up, and you've gone from having one team to having a completely different team when about 4 or 5 different players are put into different positions.
So that's what I noticed.
Where's your game plan?
I thought, yeah, fair enough, first half, Farge goes off, Tommy Lee comes on, didn't have any influence whatsoever on the game. You seriously have to consider, why did we sign him? Because what is he offering in that 17 at this moment in time?
I think we signed him because obviously we're not like, when Novi was coming through, he was like a backup to coming in. They were both world class hookers. We're not going to get that again. No. Not a lot of teams in the league have got that.
What does my head in as well is, you look at other hookers that was going, Pelissier.
Yeah, I'd have had him.
He offers you a lot more than Tommy Lee does. Tommy Lee has come to prolong Roby, to give him an extra year.
But for me, he's offering absolutely nothing at this moment in time. All he's doing now is, when Roby comes on, he's got to work his arse off even further to make up. Yeah. And what would you have done at half time? I was saying on commentary, keep it tight till half time, go into the sheds at half time, and let Kieran reorganise. Now he came out second half. Lomax has gone to 6. Makinson's gone to full back. Ryan Morgan's gone to the wing. Dominic Peyrou's in the centre. And all of a sudden you're thinking, friggin' hell, we've got 4 or 5 players who've all got to take on a new role.
That for me is the problem, because before the game you set out a game plan. When you do your game plan, you do it for each player to be in each position. As soon as they all move out of position, some of them, you can clearly tell from what happened with Morgan at the end there. I'm sure the winger either drops on that or kicks it out.
Of course, yeah.
One or the other. Not messes about.
And to be fair to Morgan, he's not a winger. He did pretty decent second half. He scored a great try in the corner, but that's what's let him down, because he's not a winger. And that's probably at the end of the day cost us this game.
He's not remembered for the good try. He's remembered for the mistake that in the end cost us. And that's against 12 men. Yeah. It's not even against 13 men.
We had a set just before that where Saints were attacking their line. Louis got the ball, and I swear to God, if he'd have passed the ball out and managed to get it to the left, I think we had about 8 on 2, and instead he bombed the try. But we didn't deserve to be that close. Let's be honest. We weren't at the races.
I just think we've all got to be honest. Even when we beat Warrington, but I still don't think we were brilliant against them. I think if we play a very good team that night, we might just scrape a win or we get beat. I think against Catalan, we were quite lucky against them, and we got found out in other games that we should be expected to win. I think something's wrong.
Yeah,
I think if you don't think it, I think you're a bit deluded, to be truthful.
And that's what's really annoying me, right? Do you know what? I think the effort's there. I think the players are still trying, but they were better. They were a little bit better against Hull. We got a couple of wins on the board, and for me, I didn't like Kieran when he's come out in interviews and basically gone to the fans, I told you so. Now for me, wait a little bit longer, 4 or 5 decent performances on the bounce, and all of a sudden it does seem like we're back to square one again. And I'm a bit demoralised, because I thought after that win last week that we'd kick on a little bit, and I thought tonight would show pretty much where we stand.
I think personally they've papered over cracks. I think people were muttering, let's be honest now and truthful, people were saying we lose against Catalan, he's got to go, or we lose against Warrington, he's got to go, and we win, and everyone says, well, it gives him another month.
Yeah, I thought if we'd have lost at Catalan, I think if it had come to the Warrington game last week and we'd have lost, they would have had to make a change, and he bought himself time with them 2 wins. And maybe again you can say he's unlucky with the halfbacks, but how much of a season can you be unlucky with injuries in your halfbacks and then blame that? At some point Wigan have got injuries, and they still nearly
they
beat
managed,
and they still nearly beat Hull at home last week.
managed.
We're going to walk this league, mate. I'll tell you that now. I said it from the start of the season. Next week we'll beat Huddersfield and everyone will be up in arms again, like, oh, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. We'll go to Wigan on Good Friday. Doesn't matter how many players they've got out.
Bombed.
They will. I'll be surprised if we get within 20.
The biggest disappointment about Good Friday is that it's an half 12 kick-off and there's a lot of Saints fans going to have to watch it sober.
Just go the darts the night before. That's all you've got to do.
And work
Just
your
go
way
the
through.
darts the night before. But it's with that kick-off as well. That's ridiculous as well. 12:15. It's ridiculous. You hear all people moan about why has it got to be so early. Why for Sky?
You pay the piper and he calls the tuners. That's the saying. But
regardless of the time, I think whatever time we play them, I hate to say it, but I think they'll beat us.
I'll be surprised if we
listen,
get within 20.
yeah, it's traditions. Go to Wigan, Good Friday, get beat, and then get back on the hill afterwards. That's the only way you've got to be able to do.
I don't mind getting beat, but when the
It's
tactics are the same and all over and over again, I'll be honest. I said when you said then Johnny Lomax was playing halfback, I think I said to one of these, I said, when I seen Makinson at fullback, I said, where's Lomax? And he went, oh, he's playing in the halves. I thought he went off. I mean, that's not his fault.
No, to be fair, I thought he had a decent game second half, and especially first game back. But it shouldn't. It pisses me off big time, that one injury, and all of a sudden the team is completely messed up and everybody's got to move around. You've got to be able to cope with things in games.
I'll tell you what's stressing me out the most is we're in games, we're behind, we need to start throwing it about, so we do. Let's throw it about 20 minutes earlier and see what happens.
We look dangerous with 5 minutes to go. Yeah, we were playing 12 men, but
it's as if we're happy to just be in a game with 10 minutes left and say, right, we're going to start throwing it about now, rather than go 10, 20 points ahead.
How do you change things with this team? What do you do? Have you just got to accept?
Hope Farge doesn't get injured, that's a good start.
The thing for me though is, like, obviously Farge went off after 60 seconds. And they're our two half-backs this year, Artie Farge and Smith. 3 years ago, we won the grand final with Mark Flanagan and Paul Helens at half-back. So there's no excuse to be beat. Don't get me wrong, Salford are a much improved side. They really are. It's probably the best Salford side I've ever seen.
I thought, to fair to Salford, I thought defensively they were spot on, and we're not going to be the first team to lose here this season. We're definitely not going to be the last. Obviously, they beat Cass here, and they're a decent side. But I felt that was a test of us tonight. I thought he'll probably show us, because let's be honest, Warrington are absolutely shocking at the moment. Catalan got demolished at Leeds.
They're not brilliant.
Salford are probably a consistent outfit at the moment, and they are what they are, and we came up short. Right, we'll leave it there, boys.
In order.
Let's hope things get better. Cheers.
In order.